A woman's exhale is one of the most beautiful sounds in the whole wide world. A place where she is able to rest, relax, ground herself. A place where she's admired, adored, and loved, and well taken care of, first and foremost by herself. I think there is something so magical, so grounding about this. Hi, my name is Amrita. I'm an artist, I'm a writer, I'm a business and a life coach for women, and welcome back to my channel. Today, let's talk about one way we women can, land into a soft exhale, especially in the morning, doing something beautiful and meaningful for ourselves. Now, a big part of my morning revolves around me reading, me writing, journaling, yoga, and meditation. So, for me, a big part of my exhale in the morning is that. But today, I want to show you a beautiful blend of herbal tea that I brew. And there's something so meditative and special about this whole process of brewing that tea, pouring it into a cup, and just sitting with yourself, you and that cup for about 10-15 minutes in a relaxed way. Even if we don't get 10-15 minutes some mornings, even just 5 minutes of sipping that tea mindfully. I feel that whole process is so meditative. Sometimes, in fact, I will skip a meditation just to be able to do this. So if I'm like running late on time and I don't have time to meditate, I will find that beautiful vibration of meditation in this whole process. And the recipe that I'm going to share today with you guys is one of my absolute favorites. Like I'm such an R&D person. I love to always research different things, especially when it comes to my health, hair, skin, and I'm constantly wanting to experiment and try new things, especially the natural things, things that you can just brew and put together from your kitchen ingredients. So yeah, this remains one of my absolute favorite recipes because it is packed with so many nutrients and amazing minerals. So we will get straight right into the herbal blend, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I enjoy brewing it for me. So let's go. All right, so we have five beautiful herbs here. I'm going to just tell you about each one of them, but together it's such a power-packed combination. Okay, so right here you have nettle. Now, nettle, I like to call it almost like a woman's best friend when it comes to our womb health, hormonal health. It's such a deep nourisher. It's again very rich in iron. It's very rich in magnesium, silica, calcium. Great for our hair health. Great for our skin health, hormonal health. Also, it supports our iron level. Okay, so that's nettle. Then right here is horsetail. Okay, and horsetail is very rich in silica. And whatever is rich in silica is, of course, going to be so good for our hair, for our nails, for our skin, even for like supporting our natural collagen production, right? Even great for our bones. So, again, this is such a powerful herb. Then here we have Avarampoo flowers, and I don't know, they're like they give such a soft, soothing, feminine energy. There's something so tender about these flowers. So these are, of course, the dried ones, and they cool the body. Okay, it's got a very cooling effect. They also are great in supporting our skin health. Then right here we have hibiscus, again, such a powerful herb, and I think we all love it. Like it's such a popular one as well. So jam-packed in vitamins, so rich in vitamin C, antioxidants, great for our skin and hair. Again, it's got a very cooling and refreshing property to it, and it also supports blood circulation. So yeah, hibiscus, and I absolutely love the flavor of hibiscus. I think it really uplifts the tea. And then lastly, we have here guava leaves. So these are dried guava leaves, okay? Again, guava leaves great for our hormonal health, great for womb health, fertility, gut health, very rich in antioxidants. So yeah, I'm going to blend all of these together, and we are going to now boil some water. Let it nicely, like, you're going to make the water really like hot, boiling, but like almost boiling. Okay, so we are not going to make it super hot, so I'll show that to you, and then we're just going to brew it. So I like to, like, once the water is boiled, I like to switch off the gas, and then of course like put all these herbs in the hot water and let it just sit there for about anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes. Like, the longer you let this powerful blend sit, the more absorbent and powerful your tea is going to get, right? So we're going to do that. And of course, yes, after like the tea is nicely blended, brewed, everything, like once you are ready to drink it, just squeeze a little bit of lime to it. So yeah, so lemon again is going to amp up all of the goodness to like a 10x level. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour water, and I like to make like a big, pot of tea, and I easily have this tea at least two times throughout the day, like twice in a day. And yeah, we're just gonna let the water boil. Also, there's something so magical about steel vessels, right? Like, wherever I can, like, I love to use a lot of steels, a lot of ceramics. Okay, so water is starting to boil. We're gonna switch off the gas. I'm going to put in our nice blend of all the herbs. And whenever I'm, working with herbs, I like to bring my presence back, like give them my gratitude, my reverence, that they are, nourishing me so beautifully. So, whenever possible, like the things that we eat, things that we apply to our hair, skin, we know that it's so good for our bodies, for our hair, for our skin, like to have this energetic dialogue with them, that thank you for nourishing me, thank you for taking care of me. Also, once that is sitting in, close the lid, okay, so that everything nicely gets absorbed and you're like just letting it all magically brew together. I'm feeling like a old granny right now, but yeah, I love the fact that so many of us have that old soul. Yeah, so we're going to just let it sit, and after about 10-15 minutes I am going to just strain it. All right, we are ready to strain, and let's pour it in a nice mug. By the way, I love using such good ceramic mugs for my tea. Oh, yeah, perfect. And we'll also squeeze a little bit of lime. Perfect. Okay, so just about half a lemon. You can even put full lemon, it really depends on the kind of taste you want. But yeah, here you go. So a nice, delicious cup of herbal tea is ready. That's my sale for today. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you are excited to try this recipe. Also, let me know what are other topics you would love me to cover, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.